So this past Friday, March 4th, there was a natural gas leak reported at the Alpine oil field in Alaska's North Slope that is located in the Arctic. The natural gas leak is so bad that they started evacuating employees, and now residents of the village of Nuiqsut, which is just a couple miles outside of the oil field, have started evacuating as well. That is the Alpine oil field, and that is the village of Nuiqsut. Nuiqsut is a village that has a population of 400 people, which is primarily indigenous in Nupiaq. Of course, ConocoPhillips, the oil giant that is responsible for this oil field and many other oil fields throughout the North Slope, said that there are no safety concerns, but they are still evacuating people, and people are reporting illnesses and nausea. Residents are quote-unquote preparing for the worst-case scenario and are treating this as an emergency. This post says the damage is done. A natural gas leak has happened, and I wonder how much of the land is damaged. Are animals going to survive coming here? Are we going to be able to hunt? Will caribou and fish be safe to eat after this? Will we get assistance if we have to move? Where will we go? Prayers for Nuiqsut. I haven't heard any emergency plans. They tell us they are prepared, but it doesn't seem as though they are. What do we do besides preparing to evacuate? Where are we going to go? Should we declare a natural disaster? Is this a natural disaster? What about people who have no vehicles? Will they send planes? I heard, I don't know if it's true, that natural gas was spitting out of the ground. What are the natural gas levels in the air outside of my door? Is this why I was so fatigued of the past few days? Should we just leave? Will we be evacuated in time? What has to happen before they evacuate us? And this isn't the first leak that has happened in Nuiqsut. A couple years ago, there was another leak, and ConocoPhillips did the absolute bare minimum to report this to the residents of Nuiqsut. There is little trust involving this oil giant corporation. There was a study done in 2014 involving the hazardous air emissions found in Nuiqsut, and we know exactly how this impacts people. The Arctic is warming at 2 times the speed of the rest of the world. Inuit are quite literally the front lines when it comes to climate change. We've already started to see how pollution has impacted our caribou, our fish, the land, and especially the people. The ancestral lands that we have occupied for thousands of years is at risk. The Bureau of Land Management is currently accepting public comments against the Willow Project, which is a proposed project that will add hundreds of miles of new pipeline, drill pads, and overall be detrimental to the Arctic, let alone the climate. Please visit the link in my bio and also continue to pay attention to what is happening in Nuiqsut.